Hey guys, welcome back to more AFK Arena. If you're wondering why we're starting this video at a replay stage, it's because I was testing Morael, the new Celestial. Still can't see her name. Sounds like I say Morael, but you know. We're testing Morael. So what's happening here is I've been stuck on this 29-60 for way too long. And I was just like putting her in thinking I wasn't going to clear it. And we actually managed to clear it. Now, I don't think she was too clutch, but something happened and it made it work. And I've been struggling on this stage for about 2 weeks. So fantastic, we got there. We're going to do some more testing with her. Now, mine isn't 9 furniture. We'll talk a bit more about her furniture because, man, I don't know what's happening in this. So let's get into it. Okay, so replay of the battle that we did. We'll put it on 1 time speed. Go away, pack. I don't care. As you can see, I put her in there. The ring was in there. I don't know if it actually generates and gives the energy. Yeah, so the haste thing happened. So I think it gave my Lucretia extra haste, extra attack, and a bit of energy. I think it did actually proc once. Don't quote me. We'll watch it one more time. And we actually managed to do it. This is the first. Well, obviously, because you only clear every stage once, so it's obviously the first time. But hey, we finally got it. I'm pretty excited to clear this stage because damn, that was annoying. So let's watch one more time. I do see the haste thing come up above her head. So if we go here, we can watch her head above the new chick's head. It says haste, and then she had the attack buff. And then Lucretia has the attack buff. So my Lucretia already gets the attack buff. So I think, I want to say she helped. Probably didn't, but the RNG was there. She wasn't vital. But hey, we got there and I haven't been able to get there before. So I'm pretty happy about that. Let's move on from that. Thank you. That stage was like 2 weeks for me on my main account as well. I hate that stage. 2960 absolutely sucks. But this is the good thing. Now I can get tier 3 stones. And unfortunately the day just did reset. So we're just going to go here and do 1 refresh just to see. Let's do 2. I think I get them, or do I have to clear dash 4? No, he doesn't have any other messages. So let's see. We should get tier 3s in here now. Yes, we do. We finally get tier 3s, and I've been hoarding my points. I did actually go buy 2 stones yesterday, so I'd spend a few points, and then we were capped again. So we got there. Nicely done. So got sidetracked there. So mine is at 26 signature item, 3 furniture. We will test a max one out once it comes to global. Obviously, we don't have an artifact. We don't have faction gear in this one. Unfortunately, the boots aren't upgraded, which sucks, but not too bad. The furniture, the 9 furniture, sorry, I think I said 30 signature item before, but the 9 furniture, I'm still unsure how it works. I made my other video this morning talking about it, and people were like, no, that's Chicken's 9 furniture that slows people, that makes it look like they're getting dragged, but that's just the way they look when they walk, when they're under the haste reduction effects of 9 furniture Chicken. So I don't know what's happening with the grab. I've also heard the other rumor that it's bugged and it's not actually working properly, her 9 furniture. So we're just going to wait till it comes to... I just hit my fan. We're just going to wait till it comes to global. And I just hit my aircon. I'm getting... My hands are getting too wavy. I'm getting getting emotional about it. We'll wait till she comes to global. Deep breaths. And then we will see. And we'll see what happens. By the time it gets to global, they'll sort out any bugs, if there are any. And then we can do a proper test maxed out with different heroes aside from that. So, cool. Let's go in and test if she can work for me here, though. So I was actually thinking about this. I was thinking about the viability of her in Lucretia, and I think it's quite good with Lucretia and Chicken, because if we can keep her alive, she's going to be giving that extra haste, attack, shield on top of Lucretia's already nuts stats, and I think it'll be nice. So, and the energy as well. So I'm curious to see how this pans out, this sort of team here. Obviously, we're using Leica for haste. Unfortunately, there is an Isabella and there is a Grizzle on this team. But let's just have a little bit of a play around and see what happens. I'm going to play it on low speed. So that orb is in a really good position, except for the fact that my Lucretia got 1 shot. So that is less than optimal. Let's do it like this. Let's do it like this. I think that might be okay. Let's see. Lucretia, attack someone, please. Okay, there's first ult. And as you can see, she's still there. I'm waiting to see the haste up on Morael. Didn't see the haste up on Morael. Okay. Okay, let's try again. I just want to watch this on slow speed. I want to try and see how long it takes her to actually give the haste buff. So I'm just looking on top of her head up here. So I'm waiting to see if the thing stacks up enough to give... So she does have an attack up. I must have missed the thing. So that's not working. Let's just swap some positions around, see if we can get something to happen. Man, this is Bella though. Alright, let's just go into a 5 pull. Let's try the 5 pull idea. Let's try it like this. So the orb moves nicely on top of all the enemies, which is good. We just can't quite get it. So the other thing, so I honestly think there is some synergies with the Lucretia eventually, but the problem is getting her to survive as well. So she is in a corner. I might swap it up, put her in the other corner and see if she can survive. But the problem is everything else dies so quick because we don't have any CC. And that is the one issue that I have with her in the 5 pull team as well, is that she's taking the position of a hero that would otherwise bring CC to help the rest of the team survive. But we'll have to wait and see. We might actually get this one. There is a Grizzle, that's the issue. Man, I hate Grizzles so bad. But yeah, in a team like this, especially 5 pull with Lucretia, you're really missing out on CC by doing this, and then everything else gets shredded. However, my Euron does have pretty bad gear, so maybe if I put some decent gear on him. Let's take Leica's gear for Euron. Let's take it off Joker, yes. Who else can we take it off? Leica's got that piece. Leica's got that piece. Okay, let's see. As you can see, because it's Lucretia, I wasn't too stressed about it, but with this thing, I kind of want her to survive until Lucretia comes in. So we'll see how this pans out like this. Let's have a look. Okay, Euron still dies instantly. Lucretia's going to start going. She's still alive. She got the buff. We did get 1 buff, but yeah. Back in a sec. Okay, we got it on the very next try, which is nice. So let's take a look. The orb moves into a good location. Happy days. So we should deal enough damage here that we get the haste buff. There you go. There's the haste buff. There's the shield. So you can see that her, Euron, and Lucretia all got the shield. And the haste buff. You know what would be really sick? If the orb stayed for a period of time after she was dead. That would be sick, but it doesn't. But we are getting that buff. I feel like if you install that to the point, especially in a Lucretia team till that time, I think it's a good tech option. And the cool thing about it is you really only need to get her to Mythic 20 signature item to get this use out of her. If we start looking at the getting her furniture and stuff, obviously you need her ascended. But Mythic with 20 signature item is a fairly cheap investment to get that effectiveness. The problem is, once again, that she has to be alive, so that becomes a little bit of an issue. So let's go ahead and try this again and see what happens. So we get dragged in. We didn't get the drag. What interrupted the drag? What interrupted the drag? Euron, why didn't you do your thing, bud? Euron? There it is. Okay, now, if this gets done, it's purely because it's a Lucretia cheese. All right, I'm gonna play around with some gear. I'm gonna come back because I want to try it with Chicken and what's her face, Queen. Even though my Queen sucks, but I want to test it out. So back in a sec. Okay, so it took a bit of time. I tried a bunch of teams. I tried with Queen and Chicken. I couldn't get it to work. If we swap up with, like, I don't even know what to swap in. Like if we do like Queen and like I tried a bunch of different comps, but my Queen just gets one shot even with that gear that she's got on. And the other thing is Morael just and I know there's someone in the comments already who's like, stop calling her Morael. It's there. It's there. Anyway, so Moray is like gets one shot by a phantom from Baden and stuff like that. Like it's kind of harsh. So I'll show you like this kind of thing. We'll start Queen in the back row so she doesn't get hit first. But as you can see, ooh, she actually generated a shield there. Ooh, Queen's actually work. Ooh, Queen's putting in work. Queen's putting in work. But yeah, I just can't get the whole team to function at all. So yeah, it's my dream of this. And keep in mind, this is like I'm trying to use teams that I've pushed to this point using like Lucretia and Irons, and now I'm trying to use teams with under like lower upgraded signature items and all that sort of stuff. So it's obviously going to be a bit tougher. The other thing I was playing around with the other thing that I was playing around with was this team. I got there. which is, see, I feel like Odin could be good with her as well. So like maybe her in like a portal party where they all get stacked on that. I don't know. I'm just trying to think of getting things into the circle. And obviously like the God comp idea as well. But I'm still not a huge fan. So we'll go ahead and I was like trying this control based, use Joker and Pharrell and just like stall, like, because I found out that like I was like, she's never getting to an ult, so let's use a bit more control to try and get to an ult. And that was my idea. So obviously Pharrell and Joker both have some really good control. Pharrell's going to fear, Joker's going to use that one, then Joker's going to ult, knock them down, buy us a little bit of time. Hopefully if Rowan can get to an ult, we did get Rowan to get to an ult at one stage, but here she goes, she gets an ult. And it's really underwhelming and nothing happens and we die. So yeah, that's pretty much my feels here, unless you have to have her really over invested. And like I said, that purpose of using her at Mythic with 20 signature item, I don't think it's going to work because she's just really squishy. So let's go ahead and let's do a little portal party. Fun, use the Pippa and the Odin. Like, do they have gear? Do they have gear? No, they don't. Back in a sec. Okay, there we go. I just put Irons' gear on Odin. Pippa's on the full gear. So let's just see how I don't expect this to work at all. I just got Lycra in there because I just feel like I need haste at this point. Like everyone's so unupgraded that I need haste. Like they get stacked in the circle. I feel like the circle needs something more. You've got two abilities where one's like it moves and does a little bit of damage, and then the other one's like it does a bit of AoE damage. I feel like this, like when her whole kit is focused on this circle, I feel like the circle needs something else to make it like feel impactful. It just does not feel impactful at this stage, and this team obviously is not working at this stage. So maybe we bring a Brutus. Maybe we bring a Brutus. Do we bring a Brutus? Let's try a Brutus. Let's try putting a Brutus here, and let's see. Unfortunately, we portaled Phantoms there, which is very much less than optimal. Let's see. Ooh, we're gonna get an ulti. Unfortunately, she's not in range of Rowan's pot. Let's see. Let's put it on 2x speed now. Now that we can see what's actually happening. Okay. Now we're rolling. Rowan, ult, please. Stun them. Good. Pippa, nah. I'll try this a couple more times just to get a feel for it, and then I'll be back. Let's put it on 4x speed. Got the reset. Rowan, go. Ooh. There's the ult. Ooh. Back in a sec. Okay, I tried a few different formations of this, but none of this one would seem to be the best, but still not getting it. But I'm just very underwhelmed by her damage as well. So if we look at this, she did not get banished by Tassie there, so she lived longer than Odin. And in most fights, Odin is doing more damage. Okay, that was a horrible fight for demonstration's sake. But let's do one more. Let's see if we can get her to not get banished. Okay, she didn't get banished, which is good. Oh, Odin got portal killed. Teleport killed by Tassie. Man, Tassie's so frustrating. Okay, here we go. Okay, Odin lived a little bit longer, so he's going to definitely do more damage. But, like, look at how much more damage the Odin did than her. She didn't get banished or anything. I just feel like her straight-up damage, like, obviously I'm struggling to even get to an ult with her, but it just feels low. And once again, there's always someone in the comments that's like, it's because you're not playing her right. I get that. I've tried a few things. I don't have everything built. We'll try on Kiasma's account, but if, like, a God comp is the only place she's viable, then it's not really, a great allocation of her because it's a heavy investment just to put something in God comp when a million other things would go into God comp. So I don't know. I'm really unsure, and I'm really stuck on her. She is a lot like Peggy for me, where I'm like, I feel like someone's going to make an amazing team for her, but I just can't see it myself. I cannot see it. I can't see the team where she is going to be like so godly that it's ridiculous. Like, and especially with AoE damage dealers, like AoE damage dealing mages, it's like, but irons, just irons. It's, you know what I mean? Like the amount of investment and work you have to put in with her to get something. Okay, this is a really good battle to show damage, because that was actually went a long time. And there you go, Odin, just spanking her damage. She even did an ult in that one. So yes, she's got the support of the ring. I don't know. Anyway, guys, I'm just gonna leave it there. I'm gonna leave it there. We'll do some testing on Kiasma. What I'll do is I'll let Kiasma do the testing himself. He can tell me the best teams, and then I can deliver it to you, because obviously my brain cannot compute how to make this chick work. So, Morael, that's it for the first testing on the free-to-play account. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Hope you have an awesome day, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Cheers.